Alright, buenos dias, que paso amigos, John's Moto Garage. Welcome back to the channel. I am extremely thrilled and super stoked to bring you this video today because as you can see before us here, we have a Yamaha FZ07. That's right, if you're new to the channel, you may not know, but a while back I had one of these, sold it, and have pretty much been looking ever since for one of these bikes because I had such a blast on it. So let me do a quick walk around. Before I do, if you dig the content, like, subscribe, and hit me up on the IG, the Instagram, at John's Moto Garage. This is a 2015 Yamaha FZ07. It's got about 10,000 miles and some change. M4 exhaust. It's got the shorty levers here. You got the much controversial frame sliders. You got this little guard as well. New tires. Integrated turn signals, shorty levers, if I didn't mention those. So yeah, overall just a beautiful bike. I'm totally a huge fan of the white. So today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about how this bike came into my possession, and specifically Craigslist bartering, and what the heck is that all about, because believe it or not, that's how I ended up getting this bike. Stay tuned to the end. I'll reveal which bike I traded for this bike. I know it's a lot to process, it's a lot to take in. So leave a comment now, which bike do you think I traded for the FZ07? And then of course we'll reveal at the end which one it was, and I'll share with you the story of how this beautiful FZ07 came into my possession. Let's hit it. Alright, so for starters, this isn't going to be my ride review on this motorcycle. Not to fear, I'll definitely do one, a thorough, proper FZ07 ride and review, because man, what an awesome motorcycle. What we're going to talk about today is Craigslist bartering. Is it something that you can pull off? And how the heck did I manage to get this motorcycle through Craigslist bartering? This is why you don't go racing through streets. As a little kid, not racing through streets as a little kid, that's why you don't go racing through streets as an adult on a motorcycle, because as a little kid, you're so free-minded, you know. I actually almost got hit by a car when I was a little guy. I ran right out into the road, wasn't paying attention. This lady slammed on her brakes. I still remember the look on her face. She had oxygen. She was running oxygen. Maybe she had COPD or something. Some respiratory problems. But anyway, yeah. It's dangerous stuff. So anybody out there who has tried to sell something on Craigslist or OfferUp or any of those platforms, the classified ads, we all know, we all get it, the cliche trade offer, right? Hey bro, I'm really digging your bike, is it still available? You get all excited, oh dude, somebody's interested. Yeah dude, it's totally still available. Oh my gosh dude, I can't help it. I cannot help it, you guys. It's a wheelie machine, man. The FZ07 is a wheelie machine. Alright, pay attention, John, pay attention. Alright, let me get to the story, then we'll go do some wheelies. So you get it all the time. Hey, I'm interested in your bike. Cool, it's still available. Right on, dude. And then they throw you some trade offer, or hey, are you interested in trades? And I always say, I'm interested in trades if it's highly in my favor. In other words, you're better off selling whatever it is you have and then bringing me cash, because that's going to work better. You know what I mean? Most people don't really seem to get that. It's okay though. You can always be hopeful, and it never hurts to ask. But 9 times out of 10, it's not even close. You know what I mean? Like, hey bro, I've got a pool table, 16 M16s, a tank, an old broken down bong from back in the day, from Cheech and Chong days, and all kinds of other shenanigans, right? Well, believe it or not, I actually got this motorcycle on a trade. Crazy. Let me take some pics real quick. Man, this thing is, I love the white. You don't find a lot of the white ones. Most of them are the black or the gray. What a beautiful bike. And it's too sunny right here. It's all about the lighting, and the lighting is not good right here. Sometimes the shade is your friend when it comes to this stuff. So leave a comment below. Have you guys ever had any crazy trade offers? What was the craziest trade offer you guys had on a vehicle or motorcycle you were selling? I get them all the time. I don't even pay attention to most of them anymore, but I'm talking guns, coin collections, old broken down cars. Occasionally you'll have something that looks decent initially, and then you start getting into it and you find out it's a complete mess. I think I've maybe done a successful trade once or twice. Once I did sell a Yamaha V-Star 1100 custom. This was years back. and I traded it for a Chevy Silverado. The dude came down and I looked at the truck over and it was beautiful, super nice truck. I'm thinking, what is this guy thinking? We go to the DMV to do everything. Come to find out the title was a C title, not box A, which in Arizona means not actual mileage. At that point though, we were so far in, I actually went through with the trade, and it ended up working out because the truck was in such nice condition. I mean, I'm talking a bike that I paid like maybe I think I paid $3,500 for the bike. Ended up selling that truck for like 52 or something. Wasn't like anything outrageous, but all right, so that takes me to this. So how did I get a trade for this? Here's the craziest thing. I wasn't even out actively looking to do a trade. I just got back from vacay. And I'm sorry, if I'm on the bike, I'm gonna be trying wheelies, so let's just do this off the bike for now. So I had a guy come out to look at a different bike that I was selling. He came to look at the bike, never mentioned anything about trading. Once he got there, we started talking. Come to find out that he had an FZ07. And just like I tell everybody, like, you're better off selling the vehicle. I'm like a dealer, you know, I'm not good for trade-ins. I'm gonna lowball you. That's just the nature of the game when it comes down to this stuff, which he understood. Anyway, he checked out the bike, he liked it, but he said he had to get rid of this bike first. And I told him, I was like, hey, you know, send me pictures, and if there's an offer that for you sounds good, then who knows, maybe we could figure something out. So he left, and then, I don't know, 5-6 hours later, he sent me pics of the bike, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty nice. And the deal that he proposed, I thought, heck, that's actually a fair deal, you know? And it is extremely rare, man, that the stars align in that regard, to where both you and the other person are kind of right there seeing eye to eye. And I swear, I don't know the statistics on this, but the odds of somebody happening to show up to look at a random bike that you're selling, and the odds of them having a bike that you actually happen to be interested in, anyway, I don't think the odds are very likely. But long story short, he made me the offer, and I said, yeah, that's actually a really fair offer, and I like what you're selling. And so we decided to proceed. And so he came back over, and here's the grand reveal. This is the bike he was checking out. It was the 2007 Moto Guzzi Grigio. And this dude was super cool. Him and his bro showed up, and he's just an Italian motorcycle fan. So he came back over. Him and I both took we both took the bikes out for our test rides. We actually came right through these streets here. All right, you guys, John's Moto Garage. You're never gonna believe it, but an FZ07 kind of just fell into my lap here. I'll explain in a bit, but I'm gonna do a quick test ride on it. I haven't been on one of these in a hot minute. And that Moto Guzzi's got some get up and go. I am like the worst drag racer ever, I swear. Every single bike I come against, hands down, will beat me, and it's not the bike, it's the rider. It's a pretty awesome looking bike. I didn't even get a chance to really do a ride review on the Moto Guzzi. I did my initial impressions video, and that was about it. And yeah, we were both stoked on the deal, and so the trade went down, and that's how this FZ07 came into my hands. It really just fell into my lap. I didn't plan on necessarily getting one anytime soon. I actually went out and bought that CBR because I was having trouble finding a good FZ07. And then I'm gonna try a couple wheelies and catch me at the end. Being back on this thing, it is like, oh my gosh, dude, I'm so stoked on these bikes. What a blast. But anyway, there you have it. So I traded the FZ07 for a Moto Guzzi. Cool thing, a few things that we're gonna get out of this. I'm gonna do the continuation of the YouTube Moto Flip project. I'll try to put a link below to the initial video that I did way back in January or February. It's basically trying to start with a small budget and trade your way up to your dream bike. So we'll continue that. And of course, we will definitely do some videos with this beautiful FZ07 here. Alright, you guys, back to the garage. So as you can see, the Moto Guzzi, she gone. And sadly I didn't get to do like a legit ride review on that, but I did get a video or two. But I have to say, I am extremely thrilled to have the FZ07, and it's gonna be tough deciding what goes because I can't keep them all. But this one's got to stick around. What a fun bike. Alright guys, John's Moto Garage, there you have it. So Craigslist, I don't know how it happened, but the stars aligned. We were able to do a Craigslist barter, a Craigslist trade. Almost never goes down that way other than trading straight cash. As always, if you dig the content, like and subscribe. Hit me up on Instagram at John's Moto Garage. We're trying to catch up to Diamond at Demos. Let's hit that 12 hundo followers, and we will hit you guys up on the next one. Hasta luego. Nos vemos.